All right, let's just go over this really quick, really dirty. All right, so the special website for the Trail to the Heavens, almost a Trail to the Sky, holy smokes. Trail to the Heavens, Final Fantasy 14 patch 7.5. It is now out. And, you know, just in case you missed it the first several times the release date was announced, this is coming April 28th. You have 19 days left of 7.4. All right. Now, normally when this thing comes out, there's not a whole lot of details, and I normally don't cover this sort of stuff, but I feel obligated now. I don't know why, but I feel obligated now to go ahead and do it. But in any case, it's going to open up. It's going to give us a little bit of a tease for what to expect in the MSQ. They don't tell us much, to which I say, good! They have a bad habit of just teasing way too much. But we got a couple of pictures here. The first one is of this, what it looks like a twisted white aura site. No idea what this is supposed to be. Might be a new vessel for the key or something. I don't know. We'll learn more, of course. We do get a picture of everyone on the moon, which means we're going to be there. And of course, Halmarat also being on the moon. We can confirm she's on the moon just because of the various rock formations here, but also the big hunk of, I think that's Dalamid or whatever that is that's there. We've seen this on the moon. I think you can see it in this picture. No, we don't. I lied. But no, we see Halmarat on the moon, which, I mean, it's been heavily implied that our heroes are going to meet Halmarat. It's also been heavily implied that they're going to meet Plushy. I already forgot his name. Huh. I'm going to call him Whiskers McWhiskerface until his name actually comes back to me. But in any case, there's of course going to be our third and final alliance raid that is FF11 themed. We saw right there, right off the beginning, the back of Shantono, which we're all very eager to see what they do with her, as well as a picture of I already forgot her name. Aprish, I think it is. I don't know. I don't play 11. It's like the only main number FF I haven't played yet. And not a whole lot of information to really go by other than we got this big Yggdrasil looking thing here. We got a whole lot of trees here that, I'm not gonna lie, the polygon on this isn't great. It's not very convincing in my opinion, but you know, I'm kind of mid on this alliance raid. The fights have been great though. The fights have been great, but the story I've been very mid on. So we'll see. Of course, Beastmaster is coming out. I was hoping we'd get a little more information as to when we can expect it. I seriously doubt it is going to be a 7.0 release. If it, or not 7.0, but a 7.5 flat release, I doubt this is going to be coming in April. I suspect this is probably going to be a 7.55, but I don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows other than Yoshi P, who's not going to tell us anything. We also get a little more tease of the Slidium. These are all pictures that we saw in the live letter. I think this one's new. But before we just had the translation note, the unofficial translations telling us where the heck this is. And I think like the digest later said that this was Garlemald. Here we have additional confirmation that in fact this cavernous manufactory once helped sustain Garlemald's relentless territorial expansion. Long since abandoned, his halls are now the front line of a terrifying incursion. Okay then, and we see like this right here is really interesting. This like guard scorpion like figure, but we got like a like demonic eye with like tentacles encompassing it. We got like a void driven beast piloting a mech going on here. Not sure what to make of that quite yet. I got a lot of theories. I dare not say any of them out loud because I don't want to theorize too much, because if I cook too hard and I'm right, then I end up being disappointed in the MSQ, and I like enjoying the MSQ. I want to prefer doing that. We also know that our next trial is the Unmaking. This is involving Inuo, who is a boss that I don't think we've ever actually seen in the history of Final Fantasy. So he's been teased before in FF5 as like the great void being that came before X-Death. So basically the predecessor to the big bad in FF5. You never deal with him in FF5. Apparently he is an optional super boss in like one specific release of FF5. I think the GBA version, but I've never played it. I've never seen this guy before. So I don't know what to make of his design, how faithful it is. Judging on its own though, he looks kind of cool. I'm gonna go beat him up. And that's all I got to say about that. The Unreal that I keep forgetting exists and have totally been on top of. I totally am on top of my Unreals. Definitely haven't been neglecting those at all. But we're finally going into the final phase of the Stormblood Unreals, now ending with Shinryu EX. Fun. Yeah, the most challenging of the extremes from that era. Now, good luck. And with that, they just go ahead and give a quick list. We're expecting new MSQ, new Alliance raid, new limited job with the Beastmaster, new dungeon in the Slidium, new trial, new Unreal, new Crystalline Conflict stage. They didn't show that here. New Ultimate raid to confirm that, just in case people are like, no, it's coming. Calm down. Next phase of the Occult Crescent in the North Horn. New weapon and the final step of the Phantom weapons. Custom delivery in Auntie's Tacos. I really should be doing my custom deliveries and I just don't. More Hildebrand because it's never leaving. Deal with it. The capstone for all the Allied Society quests. A new ocean fishing area. The final step in Cosmic... Well, we don't know it's the final step. They might continue Cosmic Exploration to the next expansion. I doubt it, though. But it's definitely our final step in Cosmic Exploration that we know of. There's a new Manderville Gold Saucer update. They did mention, and this is kind of weird now that we look at it in hindsight, there is supposed to be a new multiplayer Gold Saucer experience, but they're not going to talk about it until FanFest. Not the next live letter, which is not the same time as FanFest. Next FanFest was the next time they're talking about it. New mounts, minions, yada yada yada, additional duty support, and the housing update. The housing update, unfortunately, is just your furniture limit cap being increased and your storage limits being increased, which is, you know, it's still good. It's still good. Very, very loved and wanted. But compared to the modifying your interior size that has been teased forever, or it has been teased since what, 7.2? Yeah, I'm still really miffed about that. But that's gonna do it for this, because there's nothing else to talk about. The actual media is all stuff they showed. You know, your patch art, Halmarut, Whiskers McWhiskers, Calyx. Oh, thank God that came back to him. He's still Whiskers McWhisker face. And then, of course, all our screenshots we just went over, like pretty much all these. So yeah, that's it for this one. I'm just gonna upload it straight. Don't even care. Take care. See you around. Like, subscribe, whatever. Bye.